Assalamu alaikum and very good day. My name is Dr. Javed Iqbal. Welcome to my new video on types of machine learning algorithms. This video is part of my machine learning lecture series. This slide shows that there are three types of machine learning algorithms. The three types are supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. In the next slides, I will provide brief introduction of each type. The first machine learning type is supervised learning. Supervised learning is a type of machine learning that enables the model to predict future outcomes after they are trained based on past data. The two most common types of supervised learning are classification and regression. Classification where the outputs are discrete labels, as in spam filtering, disease prediction, etc. Most of the problems in supervised learning are under the domain of classification. Regression, where the outputs are real values, as house or car price prediction, temperature prediction, stock value prediction, etc. This slide shows that basically there are two types of supervised learning, classification and regression. In classification, where the outputs are discrete labels, while in regression, the output values are real numbers. So whenever we want to predict a real value, we must use the regression. This slide shows what is unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is used to find the patterns in data. The data given to unsupervised algorithm are not labeled. The two most important examples are dimension reduction and clustering. Thus, the major difference between supervised and unsupervised learning is that in supervised learning we have labeled data, while in unsupervised learning we have unlabeled data. Supervised learning is used for classification and regression, while unsupervised learning is used for clustering and dimensionality reduction. And this slide shows what is reinforcement learning. In reinforcement learning, the agent learns to make a sequence of decisions to achieve a goal in an uncertain, potentially complex environment. On this figure, you can see there is an agent. The agents take an action in the environment, and based on the action, the program decides if the given action leads the agent towards the solution, then the agent will get the reward, otherwise it will get the penalty. So the simple reward feedback is required for the agent to learn its behavior. This is known as the reinforcement signal. Reinforcement learning is applicable in self-driving cars, NLP, healthcare, AI-based games such as AlphaGo, etc. Recently, most of the applications that are developed using artificial intelligence are using reinforcement learning to improve their self-learning process. This slide shows visually the difference between supervised and unsupervised learning. In supervised learning, our data may be like duck. This data is not about duck. This data is also not about duck. Then we apply any supervised learning algorithm. The supervised learning model learns from this data, and at the end we get a predictive model. Later on, we use this predictive model to predict unknown data or unseen data. Suppose we have this new data and we did not know what is the type of this data. We pass this data to the model, and then the model predicts that this data is about the duck. So this All this shows what is classification. On the right, we have unsupervised learning. We have data about different birds or animals. We pass this data to an unsupervised learning algorithm. The unsupervised learning algorithm detects some of the features in each data, and based on those features or patterns, the unsupervised learning algorithm cluster the data into different groups. Like all these birds are have similar characteristics, so these are grouped in one group. This one has different characteristics, so this one is placed in other group, and the next one is also different from the other, so this one is also placed in another group. So unsupervised learning algorithm decide based on some particular features in the data. It categorizes or clusters data based on those features. Those have similar characteristics are grouped in similar group, while others in different groups. And all the groups created in the clustering must be unique. This slide shows algorithms available in each type of machine learning. Like supervised learning has two types, classification and regression. There are plenty of algorithms under classification. Similarly, there are algorithms that can be used for regression. Next, we have algorithms for reinforcement learning. Then we have plenty of algorithms available in machine learning for clustering. And finally, in dimensional reduction, we also have different algorithms. I have not shown all the algorithms in this slide. There are few other algorithms that can be included in each type. So, in this video, I have shown you different types of machine learning algorithms. I hope this video would be very helpful for you to understand the types of machine learning algorithms. I also have another video which shows the detail of these algorithms. This ends my video. Thank you very much for watching.